Well, hi there, and welcome to December 2020 Night Sky Guide, our Christmas edition. It's the time of the great winter constellations entering our skies. Taurus is high in the eastern sky from early evening, followed by the sign that, in my honest opinion, is winter, and that's Orion. Orion's easy to spot, and it can be used as a pointer to the other great winter stars. Just follow the three stars of Orion's belt. Upwards to the right and they point at Taurus. Downwards to the left and they point at Canis Major after Christmas and the great dog star Sirius. And follow the two brightest stars in Orion, that's Rigel in the bottom right hand corner and Betelgeuse up in the top left, and they point at Gemini the twins. So the constellations are spectacular this month, and do look out for them. Looking at the planets, Mercury is still bright in the morning, but only at the beginning of December. It's faded by the middle of the month. Venus is still the prominent object in the dawn twilight all month long, spectacularly bright and dominating. In the evening, well, we're approaching the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Finally, we've spoken about this for the last couple of months. Both in the evening twilight, and in a way Jupiter is starting to be compromised by the evening twilight. But of course, on the 20th, 21st and 22nd of December, the great conjunction when Jupiter and Saturn appear side by side in our skies. One thing to say, there are rumours going around online that the great conjunction will create a super bright Christmas star. This isn't the case. Jupiter clearly outshines Saturn on every count. Side by side, yes, they will be fairly bright. And anyway, the combined brightness of Jupiter and Saturn in the sky still do not outshine Venus. And remember, Venus was around last year. So these people saying this will be the brightest star in the evening sky for 800 years, nonsense. Venus was brighter in our skies last year. Let me just take a moment to say, can you please subscribe to the channel? Subscriptions matter to me. It shows me people are interested in the hard work I'm putting into running this channel. Thank you. The brightest planet in the evening sky is still Mars. Sitting in Pisces, it's dimming, it's shrinking throughout December, to the left and below the square of Pegasus, but it is still outstandingly bright. And as we've said before, don't look for a red object. Mars is orange. Between the 13th and 14th of December, we have the Geminids meteor shower. Now, Geminids meteor shower is often thought of as being one of the best, producing up to 120 meteors an hour from a dark sky location, and often multicoloured. We tend to get more chemical meteors. The shower, as I say, actually runs from the 7th to the 17th. This year it peaks on the night of the 13th and the morning of the 14th. Also, morning of the 15th should be good. There should be a new moon around that time of the month, because we're still getting the full moons at the start and end of months at the moment. So the middle of the month is still fantastic for stargazing. And the best viewing will be from a dark sky location after midnight. Meteors radiate from the constellation of Gemini, but you can see them flashing all over the sky. Of course, on the 21st of December, it's the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. And for those of you who listen to this down in Australia, it's the summer solstice for you guys. And it actually occurs at 2 minutes past 10 UTC, when the Northern Hemisphere is at its maximum angle towards the sun. The first day of winter. And of course the first day of summer in the Southern Hemisphere. On the 21st and 22nd, we have the Ursids meteor shower. Now, it's a minor meteor shower. It doesn't produce a huge amount of meteors, 5 to 10 an hour in the northern sky. And it runs annually from the 17th to the 25th, peaking around the night of the 21st, morning of the 22nd. There should be a first quarter moon around there, so after midnight it should be a decent show. On the 14th of December, there will be a total solar eclipse across Chile, Argentina. The eclipse will start at 13:35 UTC out in the Pacific, and it'll finish at 18:53 UTC off the west coast of Namibia and South Africa. All regions south of Paraguay and South America will see some degree of the eclipse. But the path of totality will begin at 14:32 out in the Pacific, and it will end at 17:54 UTC in the Atlantic, just off the coast of Namibia, with a maximum totality at 16:13 UTC in the central South American region. Sadly, nowhere in Africa will actually see full totality unless you're in a boat off the coast of Namibia. And nowhere in the Northern Hemisphere will see any form of eclipse whatsoever. Well, that's a quick look at the December night sky. I hope we have some nice dark nights, particularly for the Geminids and for the conjunction. So stay tuned. Dark skies. Speak to you next month. Take care. Bye for now.